Hi, my name is Nicky Felicia Rahmadini, and I want to give reports about the book that I already read. So the title of the book is The Tokyo Zodiac Murders. The author of this book is Soji Shimada from Japan. So this book is from Japan, but it translated into English and Indonesian, but I read the Indonesian version one. This is a fiction book. It has 360 pages. The difficulty of this book is around 7 to 8 because it's a mystery detective and crime novel, so it's quite difficult to understand. The author chose Japan as the setting of the story. So I'm going to explain the characters of the story. So there are two protagonist characters in this book, Kiyoshi Mitarai, an astrologer and amateur detective, and Kazumi Ishioka, the illustrator. This book used the first-person point of view, so we read as Kazumi Ishioka point of view. Kazumi Ishioka is an interesting person and full of curiosity. And for the plot, the author describes the situation after a murder case in Japan 43 years ago, so there are many supporting roles are involved in the plot of the story. Personally for me, because there are so many supporting roles, I can remember one by one the name of the supporting roles, the characters, because their name were in Japan, so personally I can remember one by one. And in this book, Kazumi and Kiyoshi work together, try to solve the murder case that stir up the whole country by arranging the clues that they got. This book is quite confusing, but the flow is not too fast and not too slow. Even it is a translation book, like what I said before, the original one is from Japan, but it translated into English and Indonesia. So there are many versions of it, but the translation is easy to read and understand. Soji Shimada, as the author, invites us to think, examine the information, clues, and speculations that presented by the two detectives. The way this book is written is very unique. The writer pays attention to every little details in the story, and I think that was the most important one, because this book has the detective investigation crime genre, so I think every single details, even it was the little details, is very important because it might be the clue. Because the book has a lot of version, of course the cover also has a lot of variation. For example, from the book that I read, it has two versions of covers, the old one and the new one, but actually there are no big differences, so they only upgraded into the modern one. What I like best about this book is how the author delivered the message of the story with an interesting way, and how the author invites us to solve the case. I like the writing style, I like the ideas, so personally I like all about the book. But the best one is how the author pays attention to every little details in the story. And what did I like least is the story, the plot is quite confusing. It's not a big surprise because it's a detective investigation genre, so yeah, we might be a little bit confused with the plot, but like what I said before, the flow is not too fast and not too slow, so we still can catch it up. So I rate this book 4 of 5. It's a really great book, and if you are really interested with the investigation or crime story, you have to read this book because it's such an interesting book.